Hey everyone, welcome to our special video where we're going to unravel the secrets behind building wealth and achieving financial freedom. Did you know that Amazon, starting from a garage, grew to a market value surpassing $1 trillion? That's right, trillion with a T, and behind this colossal success is a man whose principles can transform the way we approach wealth, Jeff Bezos. In this series, we'll dive deep into Bezos's game-changing strategies. From the power of long-term thinking to the art of embracing failure, these are insights you don't want to miss. And here's something that might surprise you. Despite being one of the richest people on the planet, Bezos still held meetings in rooms with half-painted walls to save money. It's these nuggets of wisdom and unusual practices that have paved the path to his extraordinary success. But wait, there's more. Each chapter in this series is packed with strategies, real-life examples, and actionable tips that could be the key to unlocking your potential. We'll explore how Bezos's principles aren't just about making money. They're about innovation, customer obsession, and making bold decisions. So, are you ready to embark on this journey with me? If you're curious about how thinking long-term, embracing risks, and being frugal can lead to immense wealth, then you're in the right place. And let's not forget, if you find value in what you're about to discover, hit that subscribe button. You won't want to miss what's coming up next. Stay tuned, because in the next chapter, we're going to dive right into the heart of long-term thinking and how it can revolutionize your approach to wealth. Trust me, you won't look at your business or investments the same way again. Chapter 1. The Power of Long-Term Thinking and Wealth Building. You know, Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, often emphasizes thinking in years and decades, not just quarters. He once said, "If we think long-term, we can accomplish things that we couldn't otherwise accomplish." This resonates with me deeply. When I first started my entrepreneurial journey, I was fixated on immediate results. But here's the catch. The real magic happens when you shift your focus. Bezos' approach to long-term thinking isn't about being passive. It's about making strategic decisions today that pave the way for substantial gains in the future. Let's break this down. Investing in long-term goals often means sacrificing short-term gains. This was a game changer for me. I learned that by focusing on long-term growth, I was actually building a foundation for sustainable wealth. Bezos famously invested in customer experience, even when it meant lower profits initially. Why? Because he knew it would pay off in the long run. And let's not forget about patience. Patience is crucial in long-term thinking. As Bezos puts it, patience, persistence, and obsessive attention to detail are key. This mindset helped me stay the course, even when immediate results weren't visible. Chapter 2. The Role of Innovation in Building Wealth. Jeff Bezos once said, "Invention is the root of our success." This has been a guiding principle in my own wealth-building journey. Innovation is not just about technology or products. It's also about innovating in how we approach business models and customer experience. I learned that to stay ahead, I needed to constantly look for ways to improve and do things differently. This means not just following trends, but setting them. One key aspect of innovation is understanding that it's okay to wander. Bezos believes that sometimes one needs to wander to find a new, better way to do things. This wandering, this willingness to explore uncharted territories, led me to some of my most profitable ventures. Innovation also means being customer-centric. I adopted Bezos's philosophy of being obsessively customer-focused. By prioritizing customer satisfaction and continuously working to improve their experience, I found that success naturally followed. And here's something crucial. Innovation requires a tolerance for failure. Bezos encourages us to experiment and not be deterred by the possibility of failure. This mindset was liberating for me. It meant I could try new things without the fear of failure holding me back. Chapter 3. Embracing Risk for Greater Reward. Jeff Bezos once said, "I knew that if I failed, I wouldn't regret that, but I knew the one thing I might regret is not trying." This philosophy fundamentally changed how I approached entrepreneurship. When I started, the idea of taking bold risks was daunting. But here's what I learned. Without risk, there's often no reward. Bezos' willingness to take risks, to invest in ideas like Amazon Prime and AWS, was pivotal to Amazon's success. This taught me to step out of my comfort zone and bet on my innovative ideas. Risk-taking, however, should not be confused with recklessness. It's about calculated risks. This means doing your homework, understanding the market, and then making bold moves. For me, it involved investing in areas that were unfamiliar but had great potential. Remember, risk-taking is also about embracing failure. Bezos believes in the power of experimentation and not being deterred by failure. In my journey, each failure became a stepping stone to better understanding what works and what doesn't. Chapter 4. Frugality as a Path to Innovation. It might surprise you to learn that despite his wealth, Bezos champions a frugal approach. He famously said, "Frugality drives innovation, just like other constraints do." In my experience, frugality is not about being cheap. It's about maximizing resources and fostering creativity. It's a principle that forced me to think outside the box, to find cost-effective solutions, and to do more with less. Frugality in business means making smart choices about where to spend and where to save. In my early days, being frugal helped me allocate resources to areas that truly needed investment, like customer service and product development. This principle also encourages a culture of resourcefulness. For Amazon, frugality meant keeping their desks made of doors to remind them of their humble beginnings and to stay grounded. For me, it meant optimizing operations and being creative with solutions. Chapter 5. Customer Obsession. The Key to Sustained Growth. Jeff Bezos believes in the simple but powerful philosophy of being obsessively customer-focused. He says, "Start with the customer and work backward." This approach was a game-changer for me. Initially, I focused heavily on competitors. However, shifting my focus to customers transformed my business. It's about truly understanding what the customer wants and needs, sometimes even before they know it themselves. This isn't just about customer service, it's about building every aspect of your business around the customer experience. One practical step I took was to actively seek customer feedback and act on it. This not only improved my products and services, but also built a loyal customer base. Bezos' approach of constantly questioning and improving the customer experience was instrumental in Amazon's growth, and I saw similar results in my own ventures. Chapter 6. Setting High Standards to Achieve Excellence. Bezos once said, "High standards are contagious. Keep them high." This resonated with me profoundly. In the beginning, like many entrepreneurs, I was trying to find my footing, sometimes compromising on standards to meet short-term goals, but embracing high standards changed the trajectory of my business. It's not just about setting these standards, it's about continuously raising the bar. For me, implementing high standards meant taking a closer look at every aspect of my business, from product development to customer interactions. It involved creating a culture where excellence is the norm, not the exception. This mindset shift led to improved products, better customer service, and ultimately a stronger brand. Bezos emphasizes that high standards are teachable. By setting clear expectations and leading by example, I was able to instill these values in my team. It's about a commitment to excellence in every task, no matter how small. Chapter 7. The Art of Decisive Decision-Making. Jeff Bezos emphasizes the importance of making swift and high-quality decisions. He believes in the philosophy of disagree and commit. This approach changed the way I make decisions in my business. In the past, I often found myself paralyzed over analyzing every possible outcome. However, learning from Bezos, I realized the value of quick decision-making. It's about gathering the necessary information, making the best decision you can, and then fully committing to it. This doesn't mean rushing into decisions without thought. but rather not getting stuck in the trap of overanalysis. Bezos also talks about accepting that not every decision will be perfect. This was liberating for me. It allowed me to make decisions more confidently, knowing that it's okay if some don't work out as planned. The key is to learn and adapt quickly. Chapter 8. Embracing failure as a path to success. Jeff Bezos says, "If you're not occasionally failing, you're not doing something innovative enough." This perspective on failure has been instrumental in my journey. Initially, the fear of failure was a major hurdle. It held me back from trying new ideas and taking risks. However, adopting Bezos' viewpoint on failure as a necessary step toward success was a turning point. It's about understanding that every failure is an opportunity to learn and grow. In my own experience, embracing failure meant not being afraid to venture into untested waters. Some of these ventures didn't work out, but each failure taught me invaluable lessons and sometimes opened doors to unexpected opportunities. The important takeaway is that failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of the journey to success. It's about having the courage to try, fail, learn, and then try again. This mindset fosters a culture of innovation and continuous improvement. And that's a wrap, folks. We've journeyed through the groundbreaking principles of Jeff Bezos, from embracing long-term thinking to learning from failure. But now, I want to hear from you. Which of Bezos's principles resonated with you the most? Are you ready to take more risks? Or maybe you're planning to ramp up your customer focus? Drop your thoughts and plans in the comments below. I'd love to hear how you're going to apply these strategies in your life. Don't forget, this is just the beginning. If you're hungry for more insights and tips on building wealth and achieving success, make sure to check out our other videos. There's a treasure trove of knowledge waiting for you. Before you go, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Stay connected and you won't miss out on our upcoming content that could be the key to your next big breakthrough. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Remember, the path to success is a marathon, not a sprint. Keep learning, keep growing, and let's build a future of wealth and success together. Until next time, keep aiming high.